Today is supposed to be my filming day, but I guess I have to wait until he loses interest in me. I'll see you later. Hopefully.
Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I am Ella and this is already the second video in this year, which is fantastic. I am already doing better than the whole last year, which is why we're here today, because I made a dream board, this one, because last year I did not get a lot of things done costuming wise, and I want to change that. And normally I do something similar for my personal goals every year, and this works really well for me. So I thought I would make one specifically for my costume plans this year. And I hope that it's going to work as well. So yeah, I made this mood board. This is inspired by Amber Scholl, by the way. I don't know if you know her. If you don't, her channel is linked down below. Not the same community as my videos, but I love her. She's a very positive person and I like watching her videos because it makes me happy. I like her. She does a lot of DIYs though, so check her out if you don't know her. And also, if you want to know more about how this is supposed to work, I guess she can explain it better, because I'm not sure if I believe in the law of attraction. All I know is that this works for me, be it the law of attraction or anything else, but it works for me. And that's why I made this. So let's get into it. And here's everything that you need. Very obvious, isn't it? You need something to stick your pictures onto. You need the pictures themselves and some glue. That's all. So yeah, let's start. I will link all the artists down below in the description box, by the way. The pictures are all from Unsplash, so you are allowed to use them. I didn't want to just take pictures from Google, so everything will be linked. If you're interested in one of the artists, you can have a look at my description box down below. And now we just start. I started by cutting out everything because I wanted to lay them out first before I glue them down. So yeah, here's me cutting out the pictures. So I also started with a quote in the center of my dream board. And it's this one: "We're fools whether we dance or not, so we might as well dance." And I love this quote. It means many different things to me. The most important thing is to not let my insecurity block me from doing things that I want to do, because, well, yeah, we're fools whether we do things or not, so we might as well do them and be happy while doing them. That's the essence of this quote. And yeah, but there are many other meanings this has for me, so that's why it is in the center of my dream board. And after gluing down my center quote, I started to arrange all the other pictures that I had around it. I wanted to have them in meaningful places, but that did not happen. I just put them somewhere and it accidentally happened to work out. Before I stick these down, I am going to get some post-its, and I want to write down the projects that I would like to complete this year, and then we just glue everything down and we're done. I actually ended up using plain white paper and a black pen to create the project cards, because even though my collection of stationery is vast, I did not find post-its that were aesthetically pleasing enough to use them, so it was plain white paper in the end. Now all of my projects are on there, as you can see. These are all projects I do already have the fabric and material for. This is one of my goals. I would like to sew with things from my stash, because I have a huge stash and it should be used. So 18th century,
I aim high with these, but they are also lower priority. I first want to get my 1910s dress as well as my Tudor gown. I've started on both of these, done and finished. Then I would finally like to sew my Regency dress that I have planned, I think 2 years ago. The material sits in a box and I've never gotten around to sew it. So that means a set of Regency underwear as well as the evening dress. And then, if I still have time and motivation, back to the 18th century, because, well, I love it. My love lies in the 18th century. So I will sew my chemise à la reine that I also already started to plan. And I would like to make a robe à la française, finally. And I would like to make a new anglaise. For that, I will have to make another bum pad because mine is a little bit tiny and I want to have more room for it. So I'm going to work with the American Duchess book for this, and yeah. I think I could give this board a little bit more air, so I will try and rearrange the pictures one last time before I glue everything down. As you can see, I rearranged them quite a bit. I gave everything a little bit more space because that's what I like. They do not overlap each other anymore, which I also like. And yeah, then I just glued everything down, as you can see. Very easy, and that's it. I am done! As you can see, I added some color because after I have glued everything onto the board, I thought it looked quite plain, and it was not very me in that sense, so I added color, and now I love it. I used the colors that I am going to use for my dresses. Here, strawberries, for example, because that's a nice brown cotton with strawberry that I want to use for this project. And yes, that's my dream board, and it's going to be on my desk where I am going to see it hopefully every day. I am not going into too much detail about these pictures. Most of them speak for themselves, like these two. I want to sew all the things, that's why productivity is on there. Time management, which is a problem that ties in with this picture. I would like to focus more on my YouTube channel, but please don't expect consistency here. That's never going to happen. Even if I work on my time management, I think I'm just not made for consistency. Fun, very important, because sewing is fun to me, and that's why I just want to sew. This one stands for not striving after perfection, but embrace imperfection, because imperfection is unique and nice. This here sums up my mornings. No, I'm joking. No, I drink a lot of coffee. I'm quite addicted to it. But this one stands for balance. I wrote about this one a little bit more on my blog. Also about, I think, the contact one and... was it the YouTube one? No, I think it was that one. There's a bit more on my blog, so if you're interested, it's linked down below. This one stands for research. I want to go a little bit more into depth than I did before. And yeah, this one is my favorite because I have started to write more comments and get into contact with people that have the same hobbies as me, and I love the conversations, and I would like to go on and do more like this because it's so cool to get in touch with others with the same dreams and the same interests. So that one is very important to me this year. And that is my dream board. I think I touched on all the pictures. As I said, more on my blog. If you're interested, it's linked down below in the description box, along with the artists that have taken these pictures and some other links.
And that's it. That's all I did. It's going to sit on my desk and I'm going to see it, and hopefully it works just as well as the dream board for my personal goals does. And yeah, let me know if you would try something like this, or if you have tried something like this, if it worked for you. And that's everything I have to say. So, and just like that, my camera died when I wanted to say goodbye, so I have to do it again. Thanks again. Thanks a lot for watching. Thanks for being subscribed. I wish you a nice evening, morning, afternoon, whatever time it is at your place. And I hope I'll see you in my next video. Bye!